Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Superflat Minecraft. When you are starting your world, do not just load straight into your most recent version. What you want to do is you want to load in 1.17 first, and then instantly close that world and open it in the most recent version. The reason for this is so you can open up all the rest of the structures, because otherwise you're stuck and there's not much you can do. You're not able to get pillager outposts, you're not able to get ruined portals. There's so much that you're missing out on just because you opened up in the wrong version. And this leads us nicely on to the other structures, because not everything in Superflat is actually available. We are not able to get monuments because we don't have oceans. We can't get woodland mansions because we don't have woodlands. This is a bit of an issue. So if you are loading the world up and you're expecting these things, unfortunately, it ain't gonna happen. But there are other ways to make them, and if you want to make one, you can just make one yourself, which is exactly what I've done with this mountain behind me. And number 3 takes us straight into the woods. Now, without the biomes, it is a lot more difficult for us to get any of the woods. Like, we can't just run to a jungle biome and collect a load of jungle wood. We can't go to a beautiful birch field just like this one and collect the most beautiful wood in the world, which is blatantly birch. Anyone who says otherwise is an absolute... But the way that we can get these woods is from the god himself, the Wandering Trader. He is the only way we can get saplings other than oak within this entire world. And yeah, it's been 1,380 odd days and I still don't have birch. This guy genuinely hates my soul. And unfortunately, like structures, there are some things that we are completely unable to get within Superflat, such as bamboo for scaffolding, which, let's be honest, is really important and annoying. We can't get prismarine because there's no monuments. We can't get sponges because there's no monuments. And we also are unable to get tridents because we don't have oceans or rivers to create drowns. Yes, we can create drowns like this, but unfortunately, they don't spawn with tridents. And also, because of the fact that we can't go down lower than just these 3 layers of dirt, basically, we're unable to get any tuff, anything from the deep dark, such as like your skulks and your sort of fancier blocks. There's no deep slate, which is really, really difficult when it comes to building. So you have to end up with roofs that look a little bit weird, like this one. I'm still not sure about this. If you like this one, let me know in the comments below if you think this roof is actually okay, because I'm still just not really that sure, if I'm honest with you. And speaking of things that are underground, that leads us perfectly into number 5. What we've got is ores. Ores in Superflat are kind of difficult, but kind of easy at the same time. If you need redstone or you need a bit of lapis, it's really not difficult. You go to your cleric, you trade him up, and bosh, you've got yourself a lovely bit of redstone and a bit of lovely lapis. If you need gold, all you need to do is build an incredibly expensive gold farm and you've got gold. I mean, it's really simple. If you need iron, guess what? You're building yourself an iron farm. Diamonds, we will talk about a little bit later. Next up, we've got how you can even get into the Nether. A lot of people say that it is impossible to get to the Nether within Superflat, but I'll let you in on a secret, it ain't. All you do is you head over to your local village, you cheese the iron golem, you steal his iron, and you make yourself a bucket. And if you've loaded your world properly in 1.17 and then into the latest version, what you do is you take that bucket over to a ruined portal, you gather yourself up under that lava, and you make yourself a beautiful looking portal. And you are now, amazingly, in the Nether. And now that we've been into one dimension with the Nether, it's time to head over to the end. To get to the end, you do exactly the same as you would in a normal world. You get yourself your blaze powder, you get yourself some ender pearls, and you create the Eye of Enders. You give it a chuck, and you follow it to the ends of the earth. But once you get there, you'll notice that rather than digging down, or it's completely hidden, your stronghold will be flying beautifully up in the sky. So all you do is you tower up, and you bang in your pearls, and you are now in the end. And with us now in the end, we have the perfect opportunity to talk about diamonds. So if you just want tools and armor, it's pretty easy. All you do is you trade with your villagers, you get your tools, you get your armor, and you're done. But if you actually want a diamond block, you have to go and get yourselves the actual diamonds. You could do this kind of one of 3 ways. You either go to a blacksmith in the overworld and hope that their chest has a diamond in it. You can head to the Nether and hope that in a fortress you come across a diamond or 2. But the best way, and the way that I would recommend anybody does this, is you head over into the end and you search around in these end cities. A bit of end busting, and in no time at all, you will have all the diamonds that you will ever need. And number 9 isn't so much of a tip, it's more of a homage to our wonderful overlord of our Superflat world, the Wandering Trader, who without him, we could do literally nothing. If you don't find a Wandering Trader, your world is done. You can't get woods, you can't get kelp, you can't get literally anything. You cannot progress in the world without the wandering trader. So I'm taking this time just to show him a little bit of love in the hope that he brings me some bloody birch. And the final point I want to go through today is actually about the future updates. There's a lot of reports that the new update will have a villager overhaul, which is going to biome lock all of them, meaning I think jungle is the only way you're going to be able to get a mending villager, which would imply that we are completely done. Superflat, it could kill Superflat. It's literally that serious, which is why at the moment over on my live streams, I've built myself a new trading hall. If you want to come and check it out, I am live at 8 p.m. UK time every single day, apart from Tuesdays and Sundays, because I like to have a little bit of a rest. And anyway, check it out. I'm Ripmonts, and you guys are bloody amazing.